Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with a makeup tutorial how I did my birthday glam. So let's just start this. So starting with the skincare, I'm using my favorite Dot and Key moisturizer. It's very good for dry skin and it acts as a primer also. So this is one of the best makeup base. So I'm applying my moisturizer properly onto my skin. I usually use 2 layers of moisturizer before makeup because makeup usually makes your skin dry. So I'm just going to massage it properly on my face and let it sit for like 4 or 5 minutes so it can absorb makeup more properly. So after skin prep, I'm going to do my eye prep. I'm using Forever 52 concealers and I'm going to apply the concealer properly on my eyelids, and then I'm just going to blend and set it with the powder. Either you can use a setting powder or either you can use a compact powder. And after that, we are going to go for eye makeup. I'm using my favorite Huda Beauty eyeshadow palettes. Guys, it's worth investing in a good eyeshadow palette. So I'm taking a nude brown color and creating a transition on my eyelids. As you can see, I'm using the brush and windshield wiper motion on my lids and creating a depth on my eyes. And Huda Beauty ke palettes are very amazing. You don't have to rub the brush very harshly on your eyelids. It's going to blend it very easily, and I'm using PAC brush for eyes. After that, I'm going to take a deep burgundy shade and I'm going to create a eyeliner, smudged eyeliner look. So I'm just going to take same brush and take that color and just blend it properly and give it a shape of a eyeliner. And after that, I'm going to use a golden shimmer. It was a mix of silver and golden shimmers on my eyelids. So the inner corner of the eyes should be popping and it's going to make your eyes look bigger. Can you see the difference on both the eyes with shimmers? Huda Beauty ke shimmers are very pigmented. You don't need any extra glitters or shimmer cover-ups with that. And now I'm going to take my marker eyeliner and going to create a nice winged eyeliner, not very thick, not very thin, a perfect winged eyeliner. Now it's time for color correction. I am going to use Forever 52005 concealer. It's darker than my skin tone. Usually I don't do color corrector on my face, but whenever I am going to apply foundation on my face, I'm going to use a darker concealer or else my foundation will look gray. So the color corrector is very important. Either you can use orange if you have deeper pigmentation. I don't have such pigmentation on my skin, so I'm using 2 tones or 3 tones darker than my skin tone. You can also use a foundation, but concealer is preferable. So now I'm going to use my fingers for blending this, because with brushes I feel like fingers are more preferable. थोड़ा सा अच्छे से blend होते हैं. With the warmth of your fingers, the products easily get stick onto your skin. And after that, I'm going to use my favorite foundation, that is from NARS. The shade is Gobi. This is one of the fairest shade in NARS, and I'm just going to prep the foundation on my hand and using the PAC buffing brush, PAC foundation buffing brush, and I'm going to buff that foundation all over my skin. You can see the foundation is very luminous, and I'm just going to use my foundation brush and buff onto my skin. Guys, you have to apply foundation on your neck also. It's going to look different. Neck ka color or face ka color different lagega if you don't apply foundation. And whenever you do your face makeup, you make sure that whatever things you are applying for your face should be applied on your neck also, including concealers and foundation, all the liquid products, not the blush and bronzer. Now I'm going to use Makeup Beauty blender and I am going to buff the foundation onto my skin ताकि मेकअप के जो ब्रशेस के जो स्ट्रोक्स थे फेस पे वो दिखे नहीं, और जो एक्स्ट्रा प्रोडक्ट था फेस पे फाउंडेशन वो ब्यूटी ब्लेंडर एब्जॉर्ब कर ले एंड द बेस लुक्स more flawless and airbrushed. Now the next step is highlighting. I'm using the same Forever 52 concealer in 001. I'm using very less quantity, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं यूज़ करना था मेरे को. So I'm going to apply this concealer on the high points of my face. This is going to highlight the features on my face. Now I'm going to use PAC 272 concealer brush to blend the concealer. And you can see this brush is very good. It helps in blending the concealer very precisely, and it doesn't even leave those big strokes on your face. And personally, this is one of my favorite brushes from PAC. Again, I am using a beauty blender ताकि जो फाउंडेशन हमने अप्लाई किया था और जो हाइलाइटिंग की थी वो दोनों मर्ज्ड लगे फेस में. Now it's time for the favorite part, that is blush. Blush is my favorite part in makeup. Either I am doing makeup or either I am not doing makeup, blush is the most important part for me. It gives your cheeks very flushed look and skin looks glowing. So I am going to use my favorite Earth Rhythm blush and going to use Real Technique all purpose brush to blend the blush. Now I'm going to use my compact powder. This is from Maybelline. This is one of the best compact powders in drugstore range. Either Fit Me or Forever 52. Both works very good. And I feel like they are drugstore dupe for MAC Studio Fix. So I'm going to use in shade 120. And I'm going to set my whole face and under eyes with the finger puff. Girls, you have to set your base. Either you are using concealers or foundation. All the liquid products are need to be settled with powder. Either you can use a setting powder, either you can use a compact powder. You have to set your base. Many people think that to make your makeup look dewy, you don't have to set it with powder, but you can use a highlighter. But if you're not using a powder to finish your makeup, it's going to get creases and it's going to budge and it's not going to stay. So after setting my face, I'm going to use my contour palette. This is a professional contour palette from Forever 52. If you are a beginner makeup artist or if you are a pursuing makeup artist, you can buy this palette. This palette is very good. All the warm undertones and cool undertones for contouring and bronzing are in this palette. This is very affordable palette. This was around 2500 and you can totally invest into that. Now we are going to set our brows. I'm using the Maybelline brow pencil. Usually I don't use anything on my brows, but I did full face glam, so there was little bit foundation on my eyebrows, so I'm going to cover that up with the Maybelline brow pencil. Next, for the lips, I'm using K Beauty Fame lip liner. This is a very good cool undertone brown lip liner. This is a universal shade, guys. This should be in your vanity if you are a professional makeup artist or a person who loves to collect lip products. This is one of my favorite lip products to use. Whenever I feel like that I don't want to wear lipstick, I use this as a lipstick and top it with a lip gloss. But for this look, I'm using my favorite lipstick, so I'm going to line my lips with K Beauty Fame. Now for the lipstick, I'm using my most favorite red color, that is MAC Ruby Woo. Guys, मैक रूबी वो जैसा रेड लिपस्टिक मुझे अभी तक, इतनी रेड लिपस्टिक्स मैंने ट्राई की है, बट मैक रूबी वो हैज़ नो कॉम्पिटिशन. दिस इज़ वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट रेड कलर्स आई हैव एवर सीन in lipstick. This is not warm undertone, this is little bit cool undertone. And one of the favorite lipsticks from MAC is MAC Ruby Woo. I personally love this color, and this gives such a beautiful finish to the lips, and I just love this color. Now I'm just going to line my lips and give them a proper shape with the lip liner. We are going to set our whole face with CS Essential Fixing Spray. This is one of the best drugstore setting sprays. I personally love this on my clients and for my personal use also. This gives such a dewy, beautiful finish. Guys, if you don't want to invest in MAC Ka Fix Plus, you can definitely go for this one. Now for mascara, I'm using Maybelline Colossal in Waterproof. One of the best mascaras in drugstore range, and I totally love it. Whenever you don't want your lashes to look very heavy, you can go for this. So for the highlighter, I am using K Beauty Champagne Fizz. Guys, this is the exact dupe for Becca Champagne Pop. Just look at the glow on my skin. I just love this highlighter. This is very affordable. You can get it for like 740 to 50, and in sale you can get it for 550 also from Nykaa. I just love this. This is exact dupe for Becca Champagne Pop. There is no difference between them, but the price difference is huge. So if you want to invest in a good highlighter, affordable one, that should be the K Beauty one. I just love this highlighter. So this is how my makeup is looking. So this was my birthday get ready with me. Do let me know in comments what are the next other makeup tutorials you want, and do follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much for supporting. See you in my next video, guys. Bye bye.